For this Yoga Nidra, you will need to lie down on the floor or a yoga mat. And ideally, you want to have the head against the floor with no pillow, if possible. And you want to lie down, face up, with your arms spread out and your palms facing up. Also, you want to have the legs spread out with space in between them. So go ahead and just get into that position, making your adjustments until you are comfortable. And then we'll begin by taking our 3 deep breaths. Deep inhale in, long exhale out. Slightly deeper, longer, inhaling in, all the way to the top of the chest. And a long, slow exhale out, all the way down the torso. One last deep breath, inhaling all the way up to the head. And exhaling all the way down the body, all the way down to the hips, legs, and feet. Allowing now the breath to settle into a calm, regular pace. We notice our face and we allow the muscles of the face to soften and relax. Notice the back of the head against the floor, against the mat, and allow the head to get more heavy. As if you were falling asleep, let the head sink down. Moving down to the back, notice your back against the floor, all the areas of the back that are touching the floor, and let the back sink down and relax. Let all the torso feel heavier against the floor, against the mat. Moving down to the back of the hips, notice the glutes, the top of the thighs, all the back of the hips against the floor. Let that heaviness of the hips pull you down, heavy hips sinking into the ground. Further down to the area of the lower legs, notice the calves touching the floor, and notice also the heels and maybe parts of the side of the feet. And allow the feet and the legs to get even more heavier against the ground. Feet and legs sinking down. Let's notice now all those areas against the ground, all the parts of your body that are in contact with the floor. Let everything sink even further down, like if you are merging into the ground, heavier against the ground, sinking down. Let's switch our attention to looking into areas where there is space and air. Try to notice under your wrists. Under your wrists and in certain areas of your hands, there is space. Some parts of the hands and the arms touch the ground, but others don't. Notice that space in between your body and the floor now. Notice also all the top part, your fingers, your palms, all the top part of the arms exposed to the air. And maybe you can even feel the air as it touches the skin of your hands. Notice if the air feels cool or warm. Notice that the air is touching the top of your body in the area of the hands and arms. Let's notice now behind the neck. There's space in between the floor and your neck. You can feel your head against the ground. You can feel your upper back against the ground. But notice that little space in between your neck and the floor. Noticing that natural curve and in a way relaxing into the curve that is always there. Notice also all the front of your head, your mouth, and even your throat and your chest. All these areas in contact with the air, being caressed by the air, enveloped in air. Just notice that now. And we move further down to another point of space. Notice the space in your lumbar area, in your lower back. Even if you don't have that space, notice the presence of that curve in your body. The back is against the floor and the hips are against the floor. But in the lower back, there's a certain elevation and space. Just notice. Let's go further down. Let's go all the way down to the bottom of the body now. The area of our ankles and feet. We can feel the lower legs against the floor. We can feel the heels heavily against the floor. And we can notice also the space in between the ankles and the floor, that little space just under the ankles. Notice also all the areas of your feet that are comfortably in the air. They are not touching the floor, but they are just comfortably against the air and being touched and caressed by the natural breeze in the room or place where you are. Notice how this feeling of the air touching your feet, the air wrapping around the feet, can also be felt in your top part of your lower legs, where you have your shin bones. And also we can sense the knees and the thighs also exposed and open to the air above and around us. Same with our hips. Our hips are open to the air, open to the top. And our abdomen and our chest, they are also connected to the space in front and around us. They are the area in our body that can more easily connect with the element of air and space. Allow yourself to feel that a little bit more now by simply taking a very deep breath. Let the air outside come inside your chest, lungs, and abdomen. Take a deep breath. And let the air go, relaxing your chest and abdomen. Take 2 more deep breaths like that. Keep merging your chest with the air outside. And using the exhale to relax the skin around the chest and shoulders even more. One last deep breath. All the torso can breathe and connect with the air above and around us. Allowing your awareness now to shift further up to the area of the nose and eyes and face. Just noticing the air going in and out of your nose. The air connecting with the nose, bringing all that lightness in. Every time we inhale, more air is coming into the skin of our face and into our head, our brain, our mind. Keep breathing with that awareness of becoming so light and full of air. All this top part, front part of our face. Notice also how the throat is connected to that openness. The throat and the heart center also getting recharged by this openness to the air above and around us. Notice now all the front of the body, all that openness in the head, chest, in the arms and hands, in our belly and hips, and even in our legs and feet. All the front of the body is permeable to air and the openness of everything that is around us. Connect now with all this awareness of the space where you are, all the air in the room where you are. Maybe you are in an open space, then you have even more air to connect with. Maybe you are in a room. Imagine all the air there surrounding you. You are wrapped by the air. And notice now all the back of the back of the body against the floor, supporting you. The floor under the body, supporting you. And continue to allow yourself to just stay in between these two opposite worlds. The heaviness of the back of the body and the lightness of the front. You can continue to rest or gently start moving to exit this Yoga Nidra.